Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today, we've got a lot to cover, especially if you've been holding ZBCN or even just watching it from the sidelines. I know some of you have been wondering, is this the real breakout or just another fake out? Well, let me tell you, based on what we've seen over the last couple of days, ZBCN is doing something absolutely wild. This isn't just a small pump. This is a move that's defying the broader crypto market. This content is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered financial, investment, or legal advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Cryptocurrency markets are highly volatile and carry significant risk. The views expressed in this video are solely my own and do not reflect the opinions of any project mentioned. I may hold positions in some of the assets discussed. Please consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any financial moves. The market overall has been crashing the past couple of days. It's been rough. I was sitting there watching my portfolio and it was just bleeding red across the board. Bitcoin was down, Ethereum was struggling, and the altcoins were getting slammed. But then there's ZBCN, standing strong like a lighthouse in the middle of a storm. While other tokens were collapsing, ZBCN was doing the opposite. I sat there thinking, man, when is this thing going to correct? I expected it to dip. Maybe a small retracement, right? But nope, ZBCN was just on a tear, a beast on the charts. Honestly, it's been surreal watching it climb like this. There was a slight dip today, but overall, it has been pushing through resistance levels like they're nothing. Now, before we dive deeper, let's get the basics out of the way. This isn't financial advice. I could be wrong. You always need to do your own research. The market's unpredictable, and while things are looking great right now, they can change fast. Always protect your capital. All right, let's talk about what's going on fundamentally, because price action alone doesn't always tell the full story. ZBCN's team has been working. Like seriously, these guys are not playing around. Just yesterday, they posted an update on their 2025 compliance roadmap. If you missed it, here's a quick summary. SOC 2 final audit, currently underway. They're expecting to complete this by the end of August. This is a huge step when it comes to being taken seriously in traditional finance circles. Markets and crypto assets, under review. They're expecting approval by September. That's going to be a major validator for their real-world use case and their credibility in the EU. ISO certification, in progress and expected by end of 2025. Now, I don't care if you're into meme coins or not. This type of serious regulatory forward progress is rare. Projects that focus on actual compliance and infrastructure, those are the ones that institutions will look at. ZBCN isn't just trying to be a trending token, they're laying the groundwork to be sustainable long-term. That's something you must pay attention to. And it's not just compliance. Their tech stack, their adoption metrics, their user growth, it's all aligning. Speaking of adoption, the number of ZBCN wallets has been exploding. Just a few days ago, they set a target to hit 600 new wallets in 24 hours. Guess what? They crushed it. 584 new wallets in one day. They started with 77,858 wallets and jumped to over 78,442. That's what we call organic growth. No gimmicks, no bots, just people jumping on board. Now, let's talk about the social sentiment. People are starting to wake up. Just recently, another big crypto YouTuber publicly stated they bought a bag of ZBCN. Here's what they said. I recently found out about ZBCN and grabbed a bag. Real-world assets are the future. DeFi meets TradFi. This is by far my largest position on Solana. Guys, this is huge. The bigger content creators are starting to pay attention. That's how momentum builds. First, it's the low-key communities, then the influencers, then the retail wave, and then eventually institutional interest. And when all of those come together, that's how you get parabolic moves. And by the way, there's some spicy drama going on behind the scenes too. ZBCN's official X account recently posted that Binance blocked them from replying to one of their maintenance threads. Why? The post implies it's connected to a possible listing. That's right, a ZBCN listing on Binance. Think about that for a second. If ZBCN gets listed on Binance, the volume will skyrocket. It's a game changer. But here's the deal. Binance listings are unpredictable. Unlike Coinbase, which gives you a heads up and roadmap, Binance just drops it out of nowhere. And when they do, it's usually too late to buy in. You'll just be exit liquidity for early holders. That's why I keep telling you guys, you want to get in before that happens, because when the listing drops, that rocket ship is already halfway to the moon. The real money is made by those who got in when nobody else was paying attention. Now let's zoom in on the charts. On the day, ZBCN is up 3%. That might not sound like much on the surface, but considering the broader market is in shambles, that's a big win. The market cap right now is sitting at about $481 million. And here's the kicker. They're not even listed on Binance or Coinbase yet. That means we're still early enough that there's massive upside potential. Volume has picked up 15% today. A few days ago, it was up over 10%. And yet the momentum keeps going. Over the last 7 days, ZBCN is up 36%. Over the last 30 days, a staggering 57%. Compare that to other altcoins in the top 100, they're barely moving. Most are up like 3% for the month. Meanwhile, ZBCN is running laps around them. Let's dive into some technicals. Yesterday, ZBCN reached a high of 0.59. Almost hit 6 cents. Not quite there yet, but inching closer. That's right up near its all-time high. And it's been doing this stair-step formation I've mentioned in previous videos. Gradual, healthy climbs. Not one of those parabolic spikes that collapse instantly. This is sustainable growth. Now sure, there could be a retracement. That's normal. Nothing goes up forever. But what's important is that the structure of this uptrend is intact. The momentum is clearly bullish. The indicators are reflecting that. Just a few days ago, my trading tool flipped bullish on ZBCN after being bearish for a while. That flip happened on July 28th, and since then, it's been climbing nonstop. You look at the chart and it's practically a straight line up, like someone just took a ruler and drew it. That doesn't happen often. It means people are confident, they're holding. No one is dumping big positions. That's bullish. Let's also talk about why this is happening. ZBCN is tapping into something real, real-time payments and real-world assets on-chain. That's the future of blockchain, not hype coins, not NFT JPEGs. Real use cases. Think about payroll. Think about business-to-business finance, supply chain transactions. ZBCN is building tech that can actually solve those problems. They're leveraging Solana's speed, and they're aiming to merge TradFi, traditional finance, with DeFi in a seamless way. And honestly, the narrative is lining up perfectly. Governments are cracking down on sketchy tokens. Compliance is becoming the priority. ZBCN is ahead of the curve on this. That's why I'm excited. And let's not forget the psychology here. The market remembers. When prices rise quickly and then dip, people freak out and sell. But long-term holders, the ones who understand the project, don't get shaken out. They hold through it. They know what they have. And those are the ones getting rewarded now. We literally saw this play out with ZBCN. There were people singing songs about ZBCN on social media just a few weeks ago. Then came the dip. The same people went silent or sold. But guess what? Now that the price is recovering, those same folks are trying to climb back in. That's how it goes. But the smart ones, the patient ones, they never left. To wrap this up, ZBCN isn't just having a good day or a good week. It's having a moment. Momentum, fundamentals, social buzz, exchange rumors, it's all coming together. I don't know what's going to happen next week. Maybe we get a small retracement. Maybe we consolidate. But the bigger picture, it's bright, it's promising, and it's something you don't want to ignore. So as always, do your own research. Don't just ape in because of a green candle. Study the project, understand the tech, follow the roadmap, look at the team, check the on-chain data, and then decide for yourself. That's it for today's video. If you found value in this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Are you holding ZBCN? Are you thinking about getting in? Or are you waiting for a dip? Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and happy investing.